Okay, I'm going to work on a little translating focus from your Ebell to your golf club. So I think you could, what's interesting about swinging the Ebell is you're going to do a whole bunch of things right, and some you won't even notice that you're doing. And so if you don't become aware of them, it's hard to translate them. When you pick up the club, you haven't become aware of how this is actually moving, so you can't translate it. So this will be becoming aware of what sort of almost naturally happens. So the only task you got here, and I always say, and it's hard for people to do for some reason. Everybody wants to go right to a full swing and see if they can hit it hard and do all those things, but it's very difficult to rebuild your swing at scale. Much easier to rebuild it with even less than half swings, very small swings, and then move that to scale. Once you've got all the motions in place, you can just make them bigger. So what you'll notice happens with this, and it's quite natural, if I start from a stop, and now my task is going to be to draw a circle. Just a little baby circle here. So what you'll notice, if I start off the ball, I don't do this, which is what people will do with their club. I've got more of a mass to work with here, and so what's going to happen is I'm going to actually do a little bit of this first, and then hinge. And so that's what you want to replicate. So two things. The other thing you're going to do is you're not going to do things with your arms. So if you maintain this arm structure without adding this, you're gaining control over the club face. So that's one thing you want. And then to produce a better sequence, you want to go hands, club, hands, club. That's the feeling you're getting. And if you notice the music playing in the background, I'm working on a tempo soundtrack to go along with the training, so you can listen to the tempo soundtrack and then listen to it while you're swinging a club to help you translate the motion. And that'll be out. It will be free. It'll be out soon. But so listen to the 1 2 1 2. So. That's how I want you to practice. So. If you want a feeling for it, push and push, push and push. So that will get you to go more. If you're pushing back, it's going to help this lead and also get you to go more shoulder turn and not rotate. So push, 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 push. It can be very small. Don't worry about it being perfect. It's just a general, you don't have to just be hyper-focused on a perfect plane. This is more about capturing the motion and the general structure. So then, you get your club, and the timing of the Ebell itself is on the fast side, so translates it in a direct way closer to like a pitching wedge. So now, I've got a pitching wedge, so. In there, again. And when this track is out, you'll be able to personalize the timing of it. So if you want it a little faster, a little slower, you can do that. Felt good. There's a good one. So you can go back and forth, get the feeling from your trainer, and then the feeling is very much this way, this way, this way, this way. You see, I'm getting a pretty good amount of power with a very minimal swing, and it's because delaying this gets me closer to there. Takes a little loft off and creates more speed. So perfect. Got a little ahead of that. Had a little impulse to hit it. It's a good swing still, but didn't register. Try one more. So really focusing on keeping the club square and square, square and square, and then shoulders this way, not this way. So keeping the arms on the plane the whole time. That one a little bit thin, probably go just that little. So there you go, and then go back and forth. So go back to your trainer, and of course the timing is very dependent on. So when you're working on the timing too, and you want to translate it to your club, this is going to be quicker. Longer you go, the slower it is, right? So pick the setting partly based on how you want the timing to feel. So there you go. That's going to be a way to train, and hopefully I'll have that out within a month or so people can start using the soundtrack as well.